Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikita and today I'll be taking you through my 1 week revision strategy for class 11 science, physics, chemistry and biology. I know it sounds like a monumental task, but trust me, with the right approach, it's a doable one. And I know that class 11th concepts should be crystal clear before stepping into class 12 because they form the foundation for the board exams of class 12th and the upcoming NEET and JEE exams. So let's get started. Before we start, the most important thing is having a plan. Without a structured approach, revision can feel overwhelming. Here's how I divided my time effectively. Uh, Day 1 and 2, physics. Day 2 and 3, chemistry. Day 3 and 4, biology. And day 7, PYQs and quick revision. So today we'll be doing physics and the most important topics that we need to cover are kinematics, laws of motions and some other chapters. So let's get started with them. Effective management of priorities and topics is crucial for achieving success in various aspects of life, including personal and professional endeavors. The personal benefits can include reduces stress, increases productivity, and enhances goal achievement. As I tackle revising the theory of physics, I'll start by reviewing my notes and textbooks, summarizing key concepts and formulas. I'll focus on crucial topics like mechanics and quantum mechanics, concentrating on understanding the underlying principles. I'll practice solving problems from my textbooks and past exams, using the examples and exercises to reinforce my understanding. By dedicating myself to an intense book study, I am confident I'll gain a deeper understanding of physics. With consistent effort and persistence, I'll be able to apply theoretical concepts to real world problems and develop a more nuanced appreciation for the beauty and complexity of physics. To memorize the concepts of physics, I'll start by breaking down complex topics into smaller, manageable chunks. I'll then create flashcards to help me associate key terms with their definitions and equations. Next, I'll use visualization techniques to help me remember abstract concepts such as drawing diagrams to illustrate the relationships between different physical quantities. I also practice reciting key concepts and formulas out loud, repeating them multiple times to commit them to memory. Additionally, I'll try to relate new concepts to real world examples or everyday practicing, making them more meaningful and memorable. By using a combination of these techniques, I'll be able to reinforce my understanding of physics concepts and retain them in my long term memory. Since class 12th will be built upon these topics, our goal isn't just to memorize, but to deeply understand and retain the concepts for a long-term use. Practicing NCRT examples and numericals, this strengthens the application skill. Let me give you a one pro tip. Always set a timer while solving numericals. This technique improves speed and accuracy, which is crucial for class 12 competitive exams. To practice numericals in physics, I'll follow a step-by-step approach. First, I'll identify the type of numerical problem I want to practice, such as mechanics or thermodynamics. Next, I'll choose a specific topic within that area, like motion, forces, or energy. Then I'll select a few problems from my textbook or practice sheets, starting with simpler ones and gradually moving to more complex ones. As I work through each problem, I'll make sure to read the question carefully, identify the given information and the unknown quantity, then choose the relevant formula or equation. I'll then plug in the values, solve the equation, and check my answer. If I get stuck, I'll refer to my notes or textbook for help. By practicing numericals regularly, I'll become more proficient in applying formulas and equations to solve problems, and my problem solving skills will improve. Additionally, I'll review my mistakes to understand where I went wrong. This will help me to avoid the similar mistakes in the future. This ensures that I'm just not revising information but also retaining it for class 12th and beyond. To practice previous year questions, I'll cite by collecting them from various sources such as textbooks, online resources, or coaching institutes. I'll then categorize the question papers by topics, chapter, or subjects to focus on specific areas. Next, I'll create a schedule to allocate time for practicing PYQs, setting realistic targets for each session. As I attempt the questions, I practice them with a timer to simulate exam conditions and help me manage time effectively. After each attempt, I'll analyze and review my answers, identifying areas for improvement and repeating the process to refine my problem-solving skills. By following this structured approach, I'll become more familiar with the exam pattern, question types, and difficulty levels, ultimately enhancing my confidence and performance. As I practice PYQs, I also focus on understanding the underlying concepts and principles. I'll review the relevant theory and formulas, ensuring that I have a strong foundation in the subject matter. I'll also try to solve the questions using different methods or approaches, helping me to develop my critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Additionally, I'll identify common mistakes and pitfalls, learning from them to avoid similar errors in the future. By combining these strategies, I'll be able to optimize my performance and achieve a deeper understanding of the subject. I'll also maintain a record of my progress, tracking the questions I've attempted, the time taken, and the accuracy of my answers. This will help me to identify areas where I need to focus my efforts and make adjustments to practice schedule as needed. And that's how I revised half of my entire 11th physics syllabus in just one day. Trust me, if you get these basics right now, class 12th will seem a lot more easier. If you found this vlog helpful, hit the like button, comment your favorite study trick, and don't forget to subscribe for more study tips. See you in the next vlog. Until then, keep learning, stay consistent, and happy studying.